Please don't piss me off. Hey, please don't piss me off. Hey, what's up? What's everyone doing? Everyone's blessed. The man, them, and gal, them, and they, them. They, them, blessed. We got two bangers. New intro, yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, go ahead and read that. What's up, Omar? Omar, I swear to God, we're getting that tier list done tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow, bro. Whether I'm solo or not. What's up, Soul? Just finished watching a new Kubera reaction on YouTube and now we have to go on Twitch. Best Monday. We here. We seen Will Arv, bro. We see the Yaksha-isms happening on Will Arv. It's time to get into it. Please like the video, subscribe, say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube in due time. But if you're on that Patreon, you're already here. So let's get right into it. Are we in the present? I don't think we're going to the present yet. I'm kind of ready for less time traveling shenanigans, but we get there when we get there. Trust in Kurigam and Kurigam we believe. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yep, we're blessed. That's like to hear. All right, come on. It's rare for a proper passage to open here, so you shouldn't miss this opportunity. Wait, we should give it a little more thought. You can think after you leave. It might close while you hesitate. It's fine. Even if it closes, I can reopen it with the sword of you can't. I can. I've already done it. And Curry, we trust. What did Usopp say to Robin on the runaway is that the running puffing Tom? Believe in Luffy. Believe in Kurigam. Gotta believe. You believe? I can't. I've already done it. When I came to this space through a book in N20, I was able to return to N20 using the sword. That's because you were going back to the same place you came from. Lees, you're not going to the same place now. You just entered from the abyss of N20, and this leads to Will Arv of N23. So wait, it's the right year then. It's N23, which will be the present. But would it be the same? But just because it's the same year doesn't mean you came back in the same month, day, week, though. Interesting. Interesting. What was I gonna say? N23. This kind of exit cannot be opened with the sword of Re. Sorry, I'm still kind of getting over a cold. I'm feeling okay right now. Not too badly, but just if I clear my throat a lot and I sound a little weird or congested, that's why. If you tried it yourself, you know where most of the exits. If you tried it yourself, you know where most of the exits you open with the sword lead. With the sword in this space, led to, right? She looking down. I know. Even after countless attempts, I only barely managed to get back to N20. Okay. I thought it was because I was inexperienced. It has nothing to do with experience unless you go back to the year you just left. Everything else is connected to that one destination. No matter how hard you try, you can't go to N23. If it was that easy to transcend time with this sword, my mother would have used it too instead of throwing it away. So she threw it away. Hola, mi corazón. So she threw it away because she thought it was useless. I woke up in a good mood. Please don't piss me off. I haven't felt this way in so long. Then we could just wait for another passage like this to open. We don't know how long we'd have to wait. It's not an issue for me, but it might be hard for a human like you to endure that much time, Lise. After you waited like 11,023 days to answer? When you was awake, sir? Sir Utah? I'm on your head, boy. I'm on your head to tie you. I'm on it. Besides, wasn't returning to N23 the original goal? Is there any reason to wait for the next time when your destination is in sight? It's obvious that I'll become miserable again if I leave. Here, there's no harassment, no interference, nor the concept of appetite. So you also seem fine, Utah. I just want to be happy here. Don't you, Utah? Lees? What's going on? It's time to get to her, eh? Damn. I feel bad. My heart hurts. My heart. She want no kokoro. No you, Yuta. She holds a little kiss. Kiss. Isn't that a lie though? Even if I become happy here, reality won't change. You know that, Yuta. I I don't need such I don't need such things as happiness that only I can feel. Is that from Wish? Is that the same line that was said in Wish, the side story? I don't remember the quote verbatim, but it sounds familiar. Kurigam use emotional damage is super effective. Yeah, everyone kisses Kurigam. No. Ah. Ah. God damn it. Don't you remember back then? You already gave up on happiness for just the two of us. One Last God, Kubera, story not by Kurigam, season 3, episode 338, and 2024. Kobe, rest in peace. Man, why she playing games? Why she playing games with me? Let's be happy. That is indeed from Wish. Yep, my favorite side story finally relevant. We've been said that the side stories are all relevant. You gotta read them all, but it's nice to see it actually tie in directly to the main storyline. That is super dope. The dream you long for of being an ordinary college student. There was a time in N23 in the Sura realm where it was realized through a mental transcendental. Although you realized that it was just a dream during our first date, you could have ignored that fact and reset it if you wanted to. In your most cherished days with your most cherished people, you could enjoy a little piece of happiness to your heart's content. That's what I hoped for. Seagull food. Seagull food. But do you remember what your choice was? Are you sure we won't regret this? The things you wanted to do here are things that could never happen in reality. Even if I become happier, reality won't change. You know that, Yuta. I don't need such things as a happiness that only I can feel. Oh, my heart. My heart. Webtoon readers in shambles with this episode. Wish is part of the chapters, not on the official translation. Details in the blog post. So say, okay, bet. But still, I want to thank you for your intentions that were truly for my happiness, Yuta. It may have been a mere one night's dream, but I believe that your affections today were genuine. You used to be like that, but now you turn away from the outside world to indulge in happiness just for the two of us. Are those your true feelings? I don't think they are. Please be honest with me, Lise. The reason you want to stay here is to prevent you from becoming the cause of destruction. I don't know what to do with myself. I just want to stop. So I just kiss. Figure it out. The universe. That's why, be it N5 or N20, wherever you go, you cause the Taraka clan to strengthen. So you won't be welcome anywhere no matter where we go. You'll become the enemy of the whole universe. If that's the case, let's just stay here instead. You'll be lonely on your own. So let me endure with you forever. Chief, I'm good, but I'm in pain. Kurigam's mean. Oh, she hurted my heart. My soul's in torment. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. He smiles. That's impossible, Lise. It's impossible for you to survive here with a human sense of time. I can endure. No, you cannot. The human mind is designed to live within its limited lifespan as a finite. So it changes quickly. It develops quickly, but it also declines quickly. Even if your mental power is stronger than that of another human, you will eventually break down. Worst case scenario, you lose your will to live and give up on your own survival. If you die here, you won't be able to go to the afterlife. You will simply disappear. I won't stand by and watch that happen. I will make you leave here, even if it means using force. I would take any passage opening to the past, no matter which and exit right away. In the end, by trying to avoid the destruction of N23, you would end up causing it early. But there's no other way. If you exit, the Taraka clan will you exit alone. What? I had a feeling he was gonna say that. About to get worse. The usual. I woke up in a good mood. Curry gum made me sad. I'm gonna cry in my bed. What? Of course, even that won't be guaranteed to prevent the destruction. It'll probably be. It's probably a little better if I go with you, but I can't guarantee more than that. But at the very least, it will be better than you being broken. So what if I break? If we part ways here, I'll never see you again. You know that I don't have much time left. Help! What Yuta said here is what happened to Ran at the beginning of the time travel when he turned suicidal. And the crazy part is, Ran's a half, if I remember correctly. Ran's not a quarter, right? Ran's a half. And even with his extended lifespan, he starts to deteriorate, and he attacked the Maruna during the, not the other side of the story, was it? Was it during the Weight of Time? I know it's one of those two arcs. So it's a. Oh, Ran's a quarter. Okay, my bad. So Ran's a quarter. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Even with his little extended lifespan, like she's saying, like he might have like the mental fortitude or maybe a lifespan stronger than yeah. I don't know, man. Halves can't use magic. No help. Suffer with us. Ran's a weird quarter. Yeah, what Pantagana said, he's a quarter. The image of Lee losing her mind looks super similar to the one Ran losing his mind. Yeah, I remember when he was, because the time there is crazy, but for Asura, it probably doesn't feel that long, you know. Rather than you staying here for my sake and having to watch you break and fall apart, I would be much happier believing that you lived out your lifespan somewhere I can't see while staying true to yourself and met Yama in the end. Did you know every time I left you or pushed you away, I thought that was the last I had seen of you? I was keenly aware of your short lifespan. So the fact that we might not be able to see each other again if we parted ways was something I was always prepared for. Nevertheless, I want you to spend the rest of your life in your own way. You are a person who wants to grasp happiness right in front of you, but also someone who cannot turn a blind eye to misfortune far away. Look over there. Even without me, the world is in danger. It might perish some other way, even without the Taraka clan. Can you still be happy knowing this? You can't, Lise. If anything, the anxiety and guilt will break you even more quickly. But Yuta, you will be here all alone. Don't worry about that. You've already given me more than enough love. And since I was able to see you again... I'm okay. I'm alright. Oh, I need a second. Holy shit. Nice parallels. Curry did it again. She broke it. Oh! I didn't ask for all this pain and misery. And since I was able to see you again like this, I can hold out for another 100 millions a year. Millions. So go. My nose bleeding? What the fuck? Oh, Lord. Curry's mean in the best way. I feel that. It's enemy 11 all over again? Oh, God. Okay, I'm right. Wait, see me again? 100 million years? It can't be. Do you wait here all alone? Wait. Did you wait here alone for that long before I arrived? Oh, it's closing. That's ridiculous. How can you survive 100 million years all alone? Maybe I could visit you often with this sort of if I can do that, then this. Why at a time like this? Weren't you weren't you fine staying here? I thought so. Apparently not. If you stay here any longer, I will end up killing you. The sort of as long as you're alive, its summoning function will work. So if you call it, it will tear this place apart and return to your hands. But my instincts apparently hope that a passage opens up that way. I'm sorry to say this, but so suddenly, but please find another weapon. This wasn't meant to be your main weapon in the first place. You should use the spear you learned about in the book of the Golden Knight instead. Got it? That sword, never try to summon it to you ever. You brace for impact is going to be a rough landing. Until he gets pushed through the portal and it closes. Oh man. Emotional damage like no other. That's what I'm saying. Meaning in the best kind of way. I know this is good writing. This is incredible good storytelling. He did pull a Maruna. I don't know why I was bleeding, but I'm alright. She's falling. She's falling. She lands. She's probably okay because of the boots. And that is. I can't tell who that is from this far. Oh, it's Sagara. Oh snap! N20 end. Next chapter. King of Snakes. We have completed N20. Is she doing what I think she's doing? Funny that Califica is on screen right now. She is on screen. Jesus Christ. That was incredible. That was good. We are so back. We are so back. Oh, man. Yeah, it looks like that's what it looks like. I love the title, The King of Snakes. Okay, let me see the blog post real quick. Kurigan's blog. Season 3, episode 338 and 2024. Dud. A case of her failing that was omitted in season 3, 321. During the series of failures, Time and Callie's form continued to make snide remarks in Callie fashion. Of course, in Lisa's eyes, that wasn't Callie. This kind of height difference. Of course, Lisa's feet are lower here, lol. The height difference is possible because they do not stand side by side. Here's the side story. As I said before, the side story, which was originally included in the main story, but this dating content was then used for a side story. If there had been no side story, then the content of Wish would have been included long before the episode. Since Wish side story is not released in the international translation Webtoons EN English, I've recounted its contents here, so YouTube's explanation is a bit excessive. Even if you're not an overseas reader, there may be some who have forgotten. This was in August 2020, so it's been over 4 years. South Pole. So this is the South Pole. Glam actually was right then. It wasn't necessarily the North Pole, I think. It was explained in the first episode of the Finite chapter, but Cigar was at the South Pole. There were some who thought this was near Rind Hollow and said that the sky color seemed to be wrong, but the one near Rind Hollow was Ashura. And we are done with N20. She got me again, guys. She got me again, yo. Funny things about this ending. Sagara is technically meeting Anata right now, and Asha was last seen meeting Sagara near the South Pole, the place where they are right now. That's a good point. I think Curry did a decent enough job of recapping the missing Wish content in context, but it would have been better if Webtoons did their job and translated the chapter. I don't even see why they couldn't do it in retrospect, in hindsight, and maybe put like a note like, this chapter was released here and should be read after this chapter or something. Like, I don't think it'd be that hard, but what can you do, I guess. We might be close to that fight in the prologue, but I want to see my Queen Brilith. I'm worried Sagara's rot attack might be able to bypass the defense of the boots. We've seen that it's not infallible. There's ways to get around it if you are strong enough or have the right technique, so that's interesting. Man, she changed the chapter because of lazy webtoon. Yeah, she had to add that in there. I like how Sagara would react if she knew Leeds had Anata's name. Oof. I want to see more Yuta. He appeared so little this season. Yeah, this is not the Asha and Yuta season. They've been used very sparingly. I'd argue every time they've been used, it's been very impactful. It's been meaningful. It's meant something. I think it's important every time they've been used. So, just clearing my nose. 1 sec. Ugh. Well, anyways, how do you guys feel with the chapter? Talk to me. How do we feel about? We'll definitely do a N20 general discussion. But how are we feeling? Talk to me. Are we sure it's an Asha season? I just meant in terms of frequency. It's a 10 out of 10 for me too. I cried. It's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 13 out of 10 erect me. I just meant in terms of frequency and whatnot. Even when Asha appeared, it's always a big deal, But Asha was so prominent in the first and second season, and Yuta became much more prominent in the second season after he even went to his next stage and stuff. But yeah, great chapter. Very happy for the next arc, as am I. So we are back in the present time. So maybe no more time hopping for the time being. 10 out of 10. I didn't even like Wish, but this got me. You didn't like Wish? Really? Wish isn't my favorite side story. I'd probably still go with the In My Delusions. But I liked Wish. Wish moved me. I felt bad. This is really like a tragic fantasy romance. Like 9.5 before because I didn't like that the recap was so long, but now I know why. So 10 out of 10. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of sometimes when Oda overdoes it with the recap, even though it was a main story thing. But this is for the people who didn't know and for anybody who maybe forgot. Something else I forgot to comment. Lise knows everything about the bet between Kubera, Vishnu, and Manasavin. She knows the Kubera Sagara was constantly insulting was actually Manasavin. I'm guessing there's more to your comment there. I don't know if you stopped. But that is significant because she's starting to. There was a lot of times where Lise didn't know much, and we, the audience, knew a lot more in terms of dramatic irony. But with her talking to Vayu and getting some of the information she really needed, she's become a lot more knowledgeable as a whole on what's going on in the universe and things of that nature. So that's an important detail. I think Yuta was lying about his instincts activating just to get Lise to leave because he saw the portal was closing. I actually could see that. What gives me more pause is why did he actually take the sword of Rei though? Why did he take the blade? Happy belated birthday, Lizard. If you guys didn't wish him, do it or else. I got a question. When God Kubera called Lise, someone will be by your side. Who was he referred to? Because it can't be Yuta given the circumstances. Why not? Based on the things that we know now and how things are going, I absolutely agree that it shouldn't be Yuta and it can't be, but you know what's kind of weird? I almost want to say Maruna. Is that weird? I don't know who it is. It could be somebody else and somebody else who's had a much bigger role here than we possibly expect. I doubt it's Ran, honestly. I think it's probably one of the 10 main characters that she's talked about at the beginning of the narrative. But I don't have the answer. But we'll have to see. You're welcome, brother. Lise got that information from God Kubera, so I'm thinking it's possible she tells that to Sagara since he has no reason to forbid her from talking. I see where you're going with this, Corey. Because if he doesn't take the sword, Lise would try to get back to him and she would get stuck there again. But didn't he say don't try to summon it either? Meaning, ideally, if she wanted it, couldn't she summon it through space and time? Or no, it's too far. It doesn't work that way. Still though, like you've weakened her in a sense. And actually, you know what? Doesn't she have the other sword? Where the hell was I? If I didn't love Lise and Yuta relationship, I would definitely love Maruna Lise. That's interesting. When we first saw it, it looked like Asha, but Maruna makes most sense right now. Oh, Asha would be crazy. The two purebloods who had been cursed with a short lifespan actually being I'd have to see how it plays out, but that's crazy. We're going to first time chatter. Welcome, Fanu24. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I think the sword is closely tied to Yuta's mom, so that's why he took it. Plus, if I remember correctly, you use, I guess you mean humanities every time you use something like that. I think the sword was doing something with the sins, accumulated sins at the very beginning of the third season, something of the sword. But yeah, if she summoned he would be able to be free. Fair enough. Humanity, yeah. Right. She accumulated sins every time she used it. Asha and Lee's protecting the universe while hating each other. It's kind of crazy. It's giving me Frieza and Son Goku working together to beat Jiren. It was don't piss me off. 'Cause I'm in a good mood. That's crazy if it was Asher, though. That would be insane to me. But I'm actually excited to be back in the present time and see what exactly we're cooking up and what's going to happen here. This was a good chapter. Very emotional. I actually am a little shocked we didn't jump straight to Willarv, but it made sense to have this important conversation and talk and whatnot. But I surmise, I suppose in a moment of need, if she needs the sword, Yuta will come back, and then we'll have to see what happens. I have a feeling there's probably a way to stop Yuta from being the universe-destroying monster it is, but I wouldn't be shocked if he has to go down. Asha wouldn't want to protect the universe. It'd be funny if she got like forced into like a role though that she couldn't do anything about, even if she wanted to rebel. I don't know. Another thing, I just feel miserable for Lise. It's eternal suffering. Like, I just need my homegirl to smile, be happy, get some kisses, get some Yuta meat. But no, you can't have nice things here. Suffering, pain, agony even. What I still need an answer for is why when Death Priest looked at Lise when she was a kid, she had no lifespan at all. You know, he can see above the person's head. I think a lot of things have happened in Lise that have changed, altered, and made things like weird and funny for her. But I'm with you. I hear what you're saying. I wonder if the thing at the end is the portal being opened by Kubera through which Eravata entered. That's actually a possibility. I'm remembering the prologue and those goddamn words. Yep. Now that Yuta isn't around, we can focus on other characters. Otherwise, he would always be the priority in verse. Okay, that's fair. Kurigam. Happiness? We don't do that here. Nigga, I am not a doctor. I got these codes out for Amazon. I have a theory for the infinite nature of small Lise. Hit me with your theory. Hit me with your theory. I would like to hear it, read it, see it, experience it. But yeah, I really like this chapter. One of my favorites from this season. I actually tend to enjoy really emotional conversations and chapters like this, and it was filled with decent amount of information. But do you guys think we'll do any more time traveling just out of curiosity once, or do you think that we're gonna kind of stick in the present now that we're back here, in a manner of speaking? Yuta told Lise to use the spear Golden Knight now, but where even is it? Rin Hollow still with Agni? She was gonna. What spear does she have? Was it a name changing spear she had? She had one of the spears that wasn't. Was it Teo? Teo supposed to teach her how to use it? Oh, it's not coming to me. Anyways, as long as she can replace the Sword of Ray with something raw, we'll be okay. But then again, how can she, I don't know. I just hope Lee stomps the snake bum. I mean King. I don't know. We'll see. I think we'll be in the present for a while now. I bet. Just join. What's good? Wait, is a chapter you got sniffing like you? Are you ill? Oh, I am not feeling well, but I did cry in this chapter. It made me sad. Kubera is very emotional for me. Maybe after a while, so both. After a while, we'll have another time travel in like 30, 40 chapters. Interesting. Well, we saw Lise meet Maroon in the past, so we're doing more time traveling, but I hope much further down the line. So let's stay in the present for a while. I got y'all. Definitely see more time travel at some point. She has to help Rand and Maruna a few times. That's a good point. I don't think Lise stands a chance against Sagara. She can't even hurt her in her mist form. True. Right. Utep mentioning a finite is interesting since Claude saw Chad Lise as an infinite, and it has been implied that Lise was not called Kubera Lise initially, but internalized the name after knowing Ra was her father. Theory time. Ira Etu has preceded has precedent for being able to equip God-related things if the god is in a damaged state. And God Kubera reported that when Lee summoned him, she restored him. So maybe she equipped God Kubera with something that had been scattered, possible divine nature included. I don't know if that's the end of its soul, so I'm gonna wait to see. But if not, I'll come back to it. If there's more time travel, it would be towards the end. We might get a montage of Lee fixing things, but breaking apart something or something. We need to see the current Ganhavra. We haven't seen him since he deleted Manaka. Do we really need to see him though? Like, do we really need that though? Like, do we really, really need that? Do we though? Do we? I don't think we do. Gandhavra, there's no way out for you. You're done. You're finished. No, I'm kidding. But the same didn't happen when Jabril summoned him. No, I think Lee's was different. And didn't Jabril use some type of weird incantation to summon them as like cloaked, veiled be? I can't remember what they called them. There was a way you could summon them without like making it obvious which god. Cheerleader, that's what it was. Cheerleader. But Lee's just summoned him organically, naturally with the actual spell. So I think it worked differently in that sense. God Kubera himself said he was weak when he got his power restored by the summon when Lee's did it. Something happened with that first summoning, especially after like she thought when Anna and everybody was like gone. Gotten him. Bro, I would see Claude then again. Claude's cool though. Shout out to Claude. He out here. That's my guy. Only possible reason to see again Hover again is to see Tail being embarrassed again. Honestly, Tail, stand up, girl, stand up. You could do mo better. God Kubera was also in a state of losing himself. He was losing. His name was like Sharon and stuff like that. And she did something to restore him. I remember that. That was a powerful moment. Because I remember correctly, shortly after that, or maybe it was actually not as short after that. I remember Anna and Lee's having a conversation, which I thought was extremely important. I'm trying to decide when I think a good day to do this would be. Because we're gonna have a discussion about N20 in general. I'm gonna try to get as much people as is humanly possible. I'm not gonna promise it this week. I can't be trusted. But let's try it for next week. See if we can't get a day that we get the guys together and do an N20 discussion. Yeah. Mo better. Mo better. So yeah. Also, shouldn't a god accept the summon? God Kubera was like he didn't even know how the summoning happened. Yeah, because he was like, what the hell? I was not trying to say yes. I was already being summoned as a cheerleader. Lee's did something in that moment. Talking about Claude, who do we think that the players that use him as a card? I genuinely don't have any idea. If chat has any ideas, let me know. Yama? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I just kind of enjoy Claude because he's kind of a troll. I think he's kind of funny. I just think he's funny. I like him. He makes me laugh. Okay. Brahma, Kali, and Yama. Brahma, eh? We already know Brahma and Kali use Claude. If we think about Yuta and Lee's, actually, she might be the only human he can have intercourse with since she big strong. I mean, and maybe if as long as her feet are planted on the ground with the golden knight, no damage. Pretty sure it was Brahma initially when ID was revived, but Kali intervened, so those two. Okay, true. Brahma gave up on Claude, so maybe Kali. Brahma doesn't use Claude anymore. She took away his memories of her oracle. Oh, yes, that did happen. Isn't that when Lila was doing like a dream tracing, inception, dream walking thing? That's when Lila went into his brain, right? I think I remember this. Yeah. That's why Kali gave her the boots, so she can have grandchildren. I remember. That's dope though, man. I'm, I'm I'm sad. She hurt my feelings, but this chapter was incredible. It was. And we're gonna have a general discussion about all of it in due time. Now, when Yuta was saying that, and she's like, "Wait a minute, did you wait 100 million years just now to see me? Like every time." And he's like, "Yo, your mind will deteriorate." And I don't even know how long she's been there already. Cause I know I'll lose my fucking mind in that white space. Let me out! Ah! I'm in a straight jacket. Like, get me the hell out of there. I do not want to be in there. In suspended time and animation or whatever. Like, I am not interested. Yeah, Brahma was also the one who gave Surya's spear to her. She implies so when she meets Vayu. Okay. I promise at some point, if I get a time, I will do a Kubera reread. I really need to, but life be life. You feel me? Okay. We did our ratings already. Most of us gave it 10s. Pretty much everyone gave it a 10. Do we have a favorite panel? So you had an empty stare last week because it's been 100 million years. Maybe that's what it was. You just like you like bored or in a state of kind of sleep. What's the best chapter? See, I want to say this, but you teased me. They ain't smooched for real. They got close. That's not touching. I still pick this one though. I choose you. Give her a kiss on the mouth. Give her a little smooch. The last part of Lee's looking at Sagara. Let me see that one real quick. That one? This one? She's like, oh snap. This panel is crazy too because she just looks down like, huh? Yeah. Favorite piece of dialogue is probably when Yuta is basically trying to push her away. Saying, every time that I saw you and went away from you, I thought it'd be the last time I'd ever see you again. My heart, man. Oh. All right. Final questions, concerns, comments, theories. If not, we're going to move forward. But we're going to circle back because there's a lot of things in these 24 chapters to speak about. She looks so done with it right now after parting ways with Lee's and with Yuta and their happiness. She has to deal with Sagara. Yeah, she's probably just like, what if she? Do you think she's gonna have an emotional break? Oh, Lee's, poor girl. Oh, hang in there, man. Lee's lost Yuta only to meet the one who destroyed her during the test of Sora. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, they just might go back to throwing hands. I think I need processing time secretly. All right, Kubera gang, I appreciate y'all. Wait, I want to see Sagara's face when she learns about her Anata name. That would be crazy. I hope they talk about Anata and Lee spills the beans. Like, yo, I got that name though. It's my name now. I'm the captain. I'm the time axis. It's me. Low key. Okay. Favorite dialogue is everything between come on, it's rare to a passage to open and it's going to be a rough landing. I feel you. Does Lee's know she has Anata's name? No, actually. We know that. Yeah. Does it seem like it? No, I don't think she does. I wonder how she's going to become aware of that now that I'm thinking about it. But anywho. Fantastic chapter. Fantastic way to end N20. We are back in the present time presently. I'm very happy about this. Let's see where we move forward. Let's see what happens with Sagara stuff. She was shocked when Vitra called Anata, so Pretty sure she believes her name is Kubera Lees and nothing else. Yeah. But all right. Claude didn't tell her about the name just to see if she felt like she wasn't herself. It's true. All right. I got to move on. I appreciate all the commentary. You guys can still make your comments if you really want to, but I got to move on to the next series. So thank you, Kubera gang. You guys are free. I'll let you guys know when I'm going to do the discussion in advance. I'll make a community post. I'll post it on Twitter and I'll post it on the Discord so you guys know. And have a time limit. It'll be around the same time that I usually stream, but probably next week. I'm thinking next week, maybe Wednesday, but I'll let you guys know. Asher out of spite. All right. It's time for Tower God. Yo, what's up, Patreon people? I appreciate you guys, as always, for the continued support. Or if you're new, shout out to the CBLs. That's the Certified BAM Lovers. But a bigger shout out to the Priest of Fire. That's Brilliant Gang. They might be the real CBLs. And the biggest shout out to the 5th Zen Gods, the Tier 3s. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Big Mon Catan, Lucky Roo, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Urek Mazzino, Wolf General, Zyler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Cisco, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. What's happened to my voice? Thank you.